Tankha, Congress Member of Parliament, joining us now on the broadcast. Vivek Tankha, very, very sad news coming in regarding Dr. Manmohan Singh. How would you remember him?
I think it's not only a great national loss, but also a loss for us. My father-in-law, Colonel Mushran, was the finance minister, and Manmohan Singh, he was finance minister of Delhi, of India. And they were both very good friends. I remember going to his house in the 90s and meeting him. Then I was the Advocate General of my state. And I sort of joked with him. I said, your son-in-law is a Tankha and I'm also a Tankha, and all finance ministers seem to have Tankha as son-in-law. And he laughed. What a great man, what a big man. I think country has not only lost a great man, a thinker, a finance minister who saved the country, but also it's an example of how leaders should be behaving in future. He hardly spoke, he only acted. And most of his, whatever he's done today is reflecting in what Modi is doing. Modi has taken advantage of what Manmohan Singh did in his 10 years. I only see that we have lost a great leader.
Yes, absolutely. How should the nation remember Dr. Manmohan Singh? Of course, he's been the architect of the economic reforms in that period of 91 to 96. He was two-time Prime Minister in your UPA government from 2004 to 2014. He had a long career in public life, of course, which ended earlier this year in April. He was a member of the upper house, which you are too. He retired in April this year. I'm sure you remember that moment when he retired earlier this year. How should the nation remember him?
He is the one who saved India in 1991. We were totally heading for a bankruptcy. I mean, India was economically finished. It's his policy which revived India. And today, what we see India is what we started in 1991. So he is the architect of India's revival. Whether Mr. Modi acknowledges that or not, it doesn't matter. But Mr. Bajpayee followed exactly what Mr. Manmohan Singh was doing. So I feel that the best combination that I found in India's interest was when Manmohan Singh was the Prime Minister,
yes,
and Abdul Kalam was the President. The world loved you for that.
Okay. Vivek Tankha, and I believe Vinod Sharma, senior journalist, is also joining us on the phone line. Vinod Sharma, I'm just coming to you in a second. Vivek Tankha, can you just recount a couple of personal anecdotes for us when you've met him? Any memories you'd like to share of your personal interactions with him?
Dr. Manmohan Singh.
Yes.
In 1996, I think, when he was fighting his first election from Delhi. And I was in Madhya Pradesh, and I came with my father-in-law, who was then the finance minister of Madhya Pradesh, Colonel Mushran. And I offered him a check of rupees 10,000, I think. I came with a check. I said, sir, you're fighting in elections, and as an admirer, I want to support your election. He says, thank you, Mr. Tankha. I don't need any money because my party will provide for whatever I require. He didn't accept that 10,000 rupees.
Right. That was, of course, Dr. Manmohan Singh. I'm sure, of course, the nation will remember him kindly, as you said earlier. Thank you very much, Vivek Tankha, for joining us on NewsX with your perspective and, of course, your tributes to Dr. Manmohan Singh. Vinod Sharma, let me quickly rope you in here. Vinod Sharma ji, very sad news coming in. How would you remember Dr. Manmohan